YouTube, what is going on? We're back with another video, and today I wanted to go over one of the teams that I actually said was one of the strongest teams in the game in one of my previous videos that'll be linked at the end. Now, this does contain story spoilers. If you haven't finished the story, please don't watch this, and you'll get to it eventually. If you have finished the story, bro, let's get right into it, because I'm hyped. That being said, Havoc Rover, Danjin, and Verina, if not the best team, one of the best teams in this game right now. And honestly, I could see people putting Verina with this team over a Gion team. The single target DPS potential is actually insane. So obviously we're going to go over the kits. We're going to break down the synergy, the rotations and whatnot. But before I do that, I just want to show you real quick an example of this nonsense that happens here. So what I'm going to do, we're going to go into a hologram level 2. I'm going to start off with Verina. I am then going to Concerto Energy into you. So we're going to pop that, get the buff, mark them. Bam, we go in here. Echo. Now, the Echo still did damage. Now I'm going to hold down my attack. My Concerto Energy is live, and when you use E, it actually regens some Concerto Energy. Now, we didn't get all of that there. And when this is about to end, I'm going to hit my ult right now. Let's go. Oh, God. Oh, great heavens. Let's go over this kit. So this is what the Rover looks like. It's a 35 of 184 split. So it's not even the best Rover. This is very good for early game. Don't get me wrong. This is amazing, but it's not even at the potential it can get. So let's go over the actual kit itself, right? So what is happening here? You have your basic attacks, your heavy attack, mid-air attack, dodge counter. That's all the normal stuff. Every time you update the Fortes, it will be Havoc bonus and attack. Now the resonance skill. Transform sounds into feathers, dealing Havoc damage. So when you do this skill, obviously it does damage, but it gives you almost half of your Forte circuit already. So all you really got to do is pop off a couple other normals or do whatever you have to do real quick, and you're pretty much almost there at your Forte circuit already, which was one of the main parts of the DPS in the game for this character. But so now if we move to the Forte circuit. The Forte circuit has a lot here, and it's saying a lot. I'm going to give you the simplest rundown of this Forte circuit. You fill this up to 100, and we're going to do this again. And once you get it to 100, you hold down your heavy attack. So we're going to get that there real quick. So I'm going to skill here. We get my full Forte circuit. Oh, Jesus Christ. And then now if I hold down my heavy. Okay. Now I get these enhanced attacks. And as you can see, I have a scythe, and I'm pretty much doing a bunch of more damage. If you do your actual skill again, it prolongs your Forte circuit. Not by a large amount from what I've noticed, but it still prolongs it, which is a very great ideal thing that you want to do. You want to try to be in that state as long as possible because you deal tons of damage due to the fact that you have enhanced heavy attacks, enhanced normal attacks, and you're just doing an ungodly amount of single target damage, bro. Now, the ult, which absolutely melts, is Rover gathers resonating sounds to attack the target, dealing Havoc damage. 978.29% skill damage. So what they're trying to say is you're doing a lot of damage, bro. The Forte update in the Dark Surge state, Havoc damage is increased by 20%. That's amazing because in this state, you're doing Havoc damage regardless. So they're just increasing your whole Forte circuit and your whole kit 20 times more over. So that's amazing. And then the other Forte is going to be when in Dark Surge state, basic attack recovers 1 resonance energy when it hits a target, and this effect can be triggered every once per second. Dark Surge state lasts a pretty decent amount of time, so you're going to be getting a pretty decent amount of energy from this, but also the fact that you can still extend the duration when you hit the skill. Again, it's not the biggest time extension, but it's still extra time in this state, you know what I'm saying, which is amazing. The intro skill deals Havoc damage. Outro skill, Rover summons a Havoc field dealing 143.3% Havoc damage to all targets within range. So that's another just good overall buff. This team, it blew me out the water because I'm used to the main characters being very, very basic or extremely support heavy in Genshin and Star Rail. The fact that we have a DPS main character that actually pulls out damage numbers and is useful and really feels powerful and is doing damage, it makes me happy, bro. It makes me happy. So let's go over the weapons. Commando and Conviction's amazing. When intro skill is released, increase attack by 15%. Scales off of attack. You know the vibes. Another good weapon is going to be the standard banner weapon. You know what I'm saying? That one, if you want to focus that, go for that as well. The echoes. So the thing about this is your best in-slot echo for the top is going to actually be the final boss, Dreamless. It feels like Dreamless was specifically made for the Havoc Rover, bro. Transform into Dreamless, continually attacking enemies and deal Havoc damage. This echo deals more damage after Rover Havoc cast a Resonance Liberation. The Sun Sinking Eclipse, the Havoc damage 2-piece. Upon using basic attack or heavy attacks, Havoc damage increases. He scales with more heavy attack in his kit as well, so that's great. Things you want to go for. Really, these fucking stats is a really good piece. Crit rate, attack, resonance skill, basic attack, energy regen, crit damage, resonance liberation damage. This is literally it. Whatever you want, this is what you get. Shout out to my boy Yang. You got a god piece right here, bro. A god roll. This is good stuff, man. This is good stuff. You do want a little bit of energy. You want to try to get the energy regen up a little bit, maybe around like to the 120-ish area or so, because you know the echo is relying on you to cast your resonance liberation to get even more of damage from it. So you definitely want to try to get as much energy as possible. So definitely big on the energy regen portion. That I would like to stress a bit. So rotations, okay? So, in theory, you would like to have your Forte circuit full, you know, or try to get as close as full as possible. You intro in with Verina. You do what you got to do. Then after that, you cast your skills. You then hold down your heavy attack, so that way you get into that enhanced state. Attack with it a bunch. Use your skill again, so that way it prolongs it as much as possible. And then, ultimate. If they're still alive, use your Echo. After that, you could swap out to Danjin, get your Concerto energy up, whatever the case may be. When your Concerto is done, you want to swap back to the Rover, because Danjin's outro skill is the next character gains 23% Havoc damage deepen for 14 seconds. And then once you swap back to the Rover, you then start to build up everything again. And it's a very seamless transition. It works very, very well. You can replace Verina with Baiji. That is okay. That is fine. That will work too. And I have seen some other CCs use Sanhua instead. Sanhua is not a bad option. If you do not have Danjin, Sanhua is still very good. It can go Sanhua and Baiji, or you can go Sanhua and Verina. But this is the most optimal, in my opinion. From what I've seen, and from what I've messed with, this is good as well. That is the Rover. So let's see something real quick. Actually, let's go. Can we go to the Abyss? Now, we're going into this with 0 energy on these characters, but let's just try. Let's see how it goes. Let's see what the deal is. I don't know if I can do this. I don't know if this is going to make the cut of the video, but... All right, so we are going to want to... Oh, we definitely don't want to do that, for sure. Light work. All right, I want to try to get your... Perfect, okay. So I want to now mark you with Verina, okay? Concerto. Perfect. There we go. Yeah. Okay, I'm going to skill again. Enhance the duration. And then we're going to ult towards the end right here. There. And then now I'm going to use the Echo. Get more damage. Swap out to Danjin. Use Danjin's Echo. I don't know what he had for Danjin's, but it's okay. We're going to get her Concerto energy up. Oh. There we go. Swap back to you. There we go. Now you get the Havoc damage from Danjin. And we get that. Okay, let's swap to you real quick. And this is pretty much like a pretty decent rotation. And we're doing good damage here. We're doing pretty good damage for zero energy. We're going to hit the skill again. Yup. Now, I don't know if you can... how much longer you can make... Oh. There we go. Yeah. Oh. W, okay. Go here. We're going to run this. So I think he has the same Echo on here, so I'm going to do that. Get the heals up. Get Verina. Perfect. He's stuck in a corner. I'll take advantage of that for sure. Oh, great heavens. Ah! Okay. I wasn't confident in being able to hit that. Okay. I don't know if he's bugging out. Oh, shit. Okay. I need to be quick now. I need to get that burst. Burst, okay. We're going to Echo. Did this dickhead move? I just swapped out with Verina right on time. Oh, but I'm built different. I'm built different. Yup. Come on, son. Come on, son. Yup. You're done. Shield down. Shield down. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Okay. Okay. I think... Okay. We can get the burst again. Not bad timing, bro. Not horrendous. Again, they have 0 energy right now. Extend that. Get as close to the end of this as possible. Burst. Big damage. Yep. Let's fucking go. Let's go, son. Swap out here. just in case. Now, do your burst because you have the same echo on, so I want to get as more damage from that echo as possible. I wouldn't really recommend that this echo to Danjin, but hey, you know, it's all good. And then here we're gonna do this. Swap back. Perfect. I'm simply built different. I want you to understand that I'm the best of all time. All right, get this extension up a little bit more. Can that parry? You don't. Single target damage is insane. We didn't get the full 3 stars. I think we get that if we don't use this team for the beginning 3. That is insane. That is not the most optimal, obviously, way to do it. You'll probably find people coming up with crazy tech, canceling with echoes and this and that and all this other stuff. I'm giving you the basics on how to do it, and then eventually we'll go from there. And we'll make further guides that go more in depth. But yeah, man, we just did that. We just did that. So yo, that being said, build this team. I love you. I'll see you in the next one. Mwah. It's calling my name. So